Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign we're reading for next. Sorry, I've just got a tangle of cords here, so you could be untangling something, but maybe not. Let's see. I heard Gemini in my head, so we're just going to do Gemini. Geminis, people in placements. Someone here could have really nice eyes. Gemini, people in placements. Not that I think we all have nice eyes, honestly, in the world. You could feel like you're not taking an opportunity or not taking advantage. Maybe you're like stagnating or something like that. There's a lack of clarity or happiness in moving forward, it looks like. Anything else for Geminis? Yeah, there's some kind of like balance or something that needs to be balanced out. Could be with a Libra. This could be some kind of apology or emotional expression that was never had. Somebody could feel in lack. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Similar energy to Pisces. You could be dealing with one. Gemini, let's see. There's some kind of boundaries or somebody's very defensive. They could be juggling between too many different things. People, opinions, herd sheep. So this person needs to go through some healing. You could have Aquarius placements or be dealing with one. There's some kind of healing that has to take place, though. Yeah, King of Swords. This could be you. You could be a masculine, or you're dealing with a masculine from the past. Let's hear advice from the highest themes of love and light. Commitment, beliefs. Commitment, interesting. Knight of Cups. There's something that's not going to go forward because there's no emotional expression with the Knight of Cups sideways. It's like you can't go forward because there's no emotional expression, obviously. Yeah, there's some kind of ending. There needs to be an ending here to something that was unjust or unjust so that you can move towards a new beginning, especially if you are the King of Swords energy here. Looks like you need to come out of your head with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So let's get some more messages. There could be opportunities waiting for you. Gemini people in placements. What are the vital messages from our spirit team? Casket. So somebody here could be like needing to leave something behind. Someone might need help or assistance or guidance. Tell me more for Gemini. Something with the letter M. Gemini. A long journey, either physical or mental, leaves you wiser at the end. This could be something that, ending a way of being or doing. Someone was very cold here, it looks like. Yeah, and this is, or someone needs to be more mature to take advantage of an opportunity. Someone could be having danger in money matters. Or they will, because they're not taking advantage of something. You'll be playing a different role, especially if someone was undependable or insincere. They might need to be more sincere. Time to act, Lion. So this is about taking action, and if you're not taking action, something's going to stall, and it's just going to be blocked out. I see it being blocked, like it's going to be blocked. Misunderstanding, like there's going to be a wall. Someone's going to build a wall. You could be blocked already, or they could be blocked, or you could be blocking them, or there's some block. Anything else for Gemini? Yeah, there's something about a period of prosperity and abundance in the reverse here. So it's like if you don't take advantage of this opportunity, if you don't get out of your own head, you're going to lose money, literally. There's something that you need to work on, it looks like, or pay attention to. This could be like journaling or structuring your time or energy. Yeah, to move out of any kind of fear or tense situations or like backstabbing energy. So it's a different role or a different way of expressing yourself. Anything else for Geminis? Yeah, Gemini. Especially if you want to move towards the new. Temporary problem. Something here was like not clear, or you need to gain clarity, Gemini. Yeah, disappointment. Or someone needs to let go of the disappointment. Someone needs to, I'm seeing the Pied Piper or something, so maybe there's something about like leading with a more positive tune or something like that. You could be dealing with somebody born in the year of the mouse or rat. Yeah, someone was very arrogant or boastful, or they're protecting something, or you need to voice your, like, something about the morning time. Asia or China. Period of frustrations, lessons to be learned, and karma. Yeah, it's like whatever you do, you're going to get the consequences for that action. And whatever you don't do, you'll also get the consequences for that action. It's like someone's very immature here. They need to bring stability to their life. So let's get you some wisdom of the Oracle from their highest timeline. Gemini people in placements. We do have Mercury opposing Saturn today. Just a heads up, tomorrow should be a much better day. Not that it's not a good day today. Yeah, somebody needs to think something through, or their structures or foundations. It's like they're in the in-between stage. New life, yeah. So there is something here about transitioning towards being happy or a new life and peace. Interesting. Let's see, Thinker 44. So we got a message. says strategy being analytical or logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it's good to have things in common rather than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of the relationship. Is there enough common ground? Go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work, and others should tell you who they are. Take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. Calculated action is called for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal. Write down what you're going to do today, and to signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. You win this game, and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. Let's get you one of these. Geminis from the highest teams of love and light, guardians and guides. Hydration. Make sure you're drinking enough water. There's more to the story than meets the eye. Be mindful of what hides beneath the surface. We have roses. Foundational healing source of the problem. Spiritual well-being is similar. You may be attempting to manifest a large goal or heal an old wound, but are focusing on the symptoms when there's a much bigger problem driving the external manifestations you're experiencing. Poor beliefs about self-worth prevent you from attracting more love or wealth. A deep-rooted fear of new experiences hinder plans to travel more or chase after a dream. You could find your troubles in a relationship are the result of a long-forgotten childhood wound. Additional information, understanding, or healing is needed before the situation can come to a conclusion. Put on the X-ray glasses and look beyond the surface, or question, because there's more to the story than meets the eye. You have only just begun to peel back the layers. This could be about like past lives, parents. Okay, I heard Leo. Messages for Gemini, Gemini energies. Red Riding Hood, Gemini people in placements. Maybe you're realizing Red Riding Hood is the wolf. Just kidding. Gemini. Your grandmother could be watching over you. Can't stand how authentic you are, so they try calling you fake like they are. So maybe somebody here like gaslights or tries to create reality as they see fit. Always stay centered on God, not the external. So are you making choices, aligned with God's purpose for your life, or are you making choices based on what everybody else tells you you should be doing? I am changing for you. So maybe somebody is or isn't. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, they could be. Or they will be. Are you choosing your past self with the same choices or future self? Not undervaluing. Discarding all that you are not. You got to get rid of everything you're not before you can call in what you are. The more powerful you are, the more evil will be obsessed with trying to take you down. So you have to become stronger, right? Haters can't hold you back. What is your energy available for? Keep shielded. Interesting. So let's see what else. This could be about like protecting yourself regarding connections in general. Gemini. Somebody here could like be in a cult or part of a cult mentality. Or someone could act like a cult leader or something like that. Maybe this person's trying to tell you how to live, what to do. They don't want you to progress because they're not progressing. A clearing is happening. It's kind of like, that friend that's not married. So, I don't know. Not that you need to be married. I don't think marriage is, the winning ticket. A clearing is happening, yeah. So maybe you're clearing karma, wrapping up karmic cycles from the past. This could be stuff that was handed down, like karma from your parents. Calling judgment on nefarious people, like lessons you're integrating, maturity, worth the waning period. Come down to earth/truth. And we are in that waning period before the next new moon. I think it's on the 21st. Keep dismissing them, false intentions, and defend your independence as if your life depends on it. And Gemini. So maybe somebody was trying to take away someone's independence. You could be releasing something. I'm seeing Italian food. The fruit only falls when perfectly ripe. That's funny because I was getting like a food, like I was seeing somebody like making sausage or like grinding meat. Gemini. It's like you've got to slay the pig or the whatever, and then grind it, and then, put the spices. Upset they can't put fear into you. Ew, that's gross. They did games, silent treatment, so I would just like block this person, honestly. Let's see. Standing in your power. Keep putting yourself out there and wait for the opportunity to come your way. Interesting. Okay, let's get you a last message from the animal spirits from your highest team of love and light, Gemini energies. Mouse spirit. Okay, I think Sag got that today as well. So you could have Sag placements or be dealing with one. But let's see. So somebody could be going through a home change, real estate, family change, emotion change. Maybe somebody needs to go to therapy, rehab. It says, are you too caught up in details, micromanaging others, or stressing out because you want everything to be just perfect? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right, losing track of time and priorities? Most Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that a detail you fear you're overlooking only appears when you stop obsessing. Most Spirit leads you to the nuances you need to notice and will diligently work. It's like almost like when you relax is when you get energy, and that's because your mind is not, consciously like putting all these words, and your logical thinking mind is working overdrive. You can't access intuition. It's when you release, when you stop thinking, when you're doing the dishes, when you're taking a shower, that the insights come, because your spirit team can communicate with you. Your intuition can pick up on it because it's not just this constant like flipping the channels on a TV. So most Spirit leads you to nuances you need to notice and will diligently work to support you if you take a breath and trust that guidance is provided, like praying. Literally just pray and you get the answers instantly. Like ask a question to your spirit team. Take that moment out to silence everything and just get the answer, right? Go with the first instinct. Go with your gut. And the more you trust it, the more it builds, the more it gets better. Small gestures carry great power right now, and maybe you need to take action towards discovering what's going on that you might not be seeing, or towards mending a relationship or situation. Ask a question, do a little research, and listen for most Spirit's quiet little squeak telling you, look here, attend to this detail. And it's when we relax, actually, it's when you're in that flow that you actually notice any mistakes or errors. It's like you're guided to it by your intuition. They guide your eyes towards a corner of the screen, and you're like, oh, there's the typo. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this could be deep shadow work or something about intimacy. Yeah, but I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.